Just thought I'd do a quick video today and talk about the position of your hands and how the position of your hands play a huge role in how you square a ball up and how you stay through a baseball and stay on the inside part of a ball. A lot of people don't talk about this, and so I'm going to just share this with you really quick. Okay, whenever we carry something, right? Whenever we carry something, we don't hold something in our hands and carry it with our hands flat out like this. Whenever we carry something, we carry it like this. We roll our fingers in and push it like this so we don't drop it. So whenever we carry something, or whenever somebody hands us something and we're going to hand it off to somebody else, we don't grab it like this and leave our hands like this and hand it off, because we'll drop it. So what we do is somebody hands us something, we pull it into our chest like this, we rotate it all the way over here, and then we hand it off to the next person. So that's the same way that you want to swing a baseball bat. You want to make sure that your hands are curled in, so when you grab it from back here, you take it and you transfer it over to here. So I'm going to do a little demonstration with this box that I have. This line on this box, right, represents the line on this box. It represents the bat. So let's say this is a bat and I'm holding a bat like this, right? Here's the line. If I hold the bat like this, where the line is completely straight, there's a bigger potential that when I swing, I'm going to cast the barrel out, because of the inertia is going to make my hands do this and cast this barrel out. Therefore, I'm going to be around the ball. I'm going to pull off more. I'm going to do things like that. If I hold the bat in like this, where I have it at an angle, now when I come through to hit a baseball, look what the bat does. It stays all the way through the zone to contact. So let me do that again. I hold the bat back here like this, how my hands just hold things. When I swing, I maintain this angle all the way through like this and hit the ball. So my hands never go like this where they're out this way. And now when I start my swing, my angle gets like this and I start to dump the barrel because my hands are flat out. Look how the barrel never really gets out until I get out to here. So the whole way that I'm swinging like this, where my hands are completely straight out and the bat is straight up, my bat wants to dump back like this. It never really gets on plane with the ball. Look at the angle versus when my hands are back like this and I swing. Now everything is getting on plane with the baseball. So if we took a bat and did the same thing, if I leave my hands out like this, right? So my hands are completely perpendicular, completely straight like this. If I hold the bat like this and I load and I start to swing, my hands are going to want to dump out like this immediately because of the weight of the bat. It's going to want to, the minute I start to swing, my hands are going to dump out. And then that's where rollover happens. That's where all the rollover happens, because my hands are completely straight like this. Now, if I take my hands and I put them like this, right, in this angle, now if I maintain this angle all the way through, that's what's going to happen. If I keep my arms, my wrists bent backwards and not have my wrist bent forward like this, but keep my wrist bent backwards all the way through the swing, that's what's going to happen. And there's extension and there's release. So that's just a little thing to understand, that if you're going to carry a baby, right, you're not going to carry the baby like this. Hold the baby like this and rock the baby to sleep like this. You're going to bring the baby back in your arms. You're going to rock the baby to sleep like this. So I want you to notice something, that when I'm rocking, you notice that my hands are pulled in and they're right underneath my armpits. They're completely underneath my armpits when I'm rocking a baby. I would never hold a baby up here and rock a baby here like this. Now I'm going to drop the baby out of my hand. The higher I bring my hands up, the more chance that I have to drop this baby. The lower I bring my hands under my armpit, the better I can control it. I can control what happens with this baby. I won't drop the baby if I have the baby like this underneath my armpits. The swing is the same way. If I start with my bat really super high like this and I try to swing like this, my body is going to do this. It's going to dump the barrel like this, and I'm going to drop the baby. If I keep my hands, my knob, somewhere right around my armpits, and my hands are bent back to hold the baby, Now when I swing, I will rock this baby all the way through the ball. Just like that. Hands are bent back, hold on to the baby all the way through. I never want my hands, when I'm swinging, to do that. I never want them to do that. If they do that, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to roll over, I'm going to pop up, bad things are going to happen. If I want to stay all the way through a ball, I'm going to keep my arms, my hands bent back this way, towards my body, like I'm holding on to something. So that's something you can work on. It's super easy. It's a super, it's a mindset thing that you have to tell yourself that every time I hold this bat, I want to keep my wrist bent back as I'm swinging all the way through the ball. I want to make sure that my wrists stay bent back so I don't prematurely cast my hands out, but my wrists stay all the way back, all the way through the ball. That's where you're going to start to hit more line drives. You'll be able to work, this backhand's going to be able to work up and not try to work down. So when I hold it like this, right, I hold the bat like this and I try to take my swing, my top hand's going to want to work down like this. And there's ground balls, pop-ups, rollovers, all things like that. You want this top hand with the bat bent back like this and maintain this angle with your hands. Now you want it to where your bottom hand works your front arm up. You never want your back arm to be like this where it works your top hand down. That's throwing. So when you throw a baseball, you grab the ball like this, you bring your arm up like this. When you get ready to throw, your front arm as it's coming forward rotates this arm downward because you're trying to keep the ball down. So every time you throw a baseball, when you grab the ball and you get ready to throw, this arm is going to rotate your front arm down. That's to keep the ball down. You don't want to hit like that. You don't want to hold the bat like this and have, when I swing, my hands are out like this, like I'm going to throw, and then as I start to swing, this bat casts out here like this, and then it starts to push this arm down. I never want that to happen. I want to keep my arms back like this, so when I swing, it pushes my front arm up. So I can get on playing with pitches. That's how simple it is. That's just a simple adjustment that everybody can do. Just keep your hands back like this and keep swinging so it works your lead arm up. All right? So that's the tip for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't have any of those things where you hit the like box or anything like that. It's just free information for everybody to share. And, take it. You guys take it and practice it and work on it. All right? Sean Speed signing off. Peace.